To get the things that you want, you have to stop making excuses. What's up, guys? This is Mighty Q here with Mighty Q's Locker, and today I'm going to give you guys the cheat code to success. So, the reason I started it off with the way that you want to get things is you have to stop making excuses is because to control all of the outside factors and controlling the things that you can't control, you're always going to be frustrated because you can't do it. The only way that you're going to be able to reach the things that you want is by controlling the things that you can control. And what you can control is yourself. You can control your thoughts, you can control your actions, you can control your moods, even though people try to say that you can't, but you really can. So I want to talk a little bit today about ways that you can get success, the different things that you can do to stop making excuses, to reframe your mindset, to look at things in a different way. And hopefully this will be able to help you on your journey when you're training. If you want to be a state champ, if you want to do this, if you want to do that, whatever it is that you want to do, you can apply this into all aspects of your life. So as always, I don't sell anything on this podcast. All I ask is if you enjoy the show, you share it with a friend and you leave a review. All right, guys, here we go. A lot of people will make a bunch of excuses, especially when it comes to all types of outside factors. Oh, I didn't have this coach. Oh, I didn't have this gym. Oh, I didn't have this fancy thing. Oh, I didn't have that. And the list will go on and on. The list of excuses is infinite. You can make an excuse for everything. Oh, the wind was blowing north rather than south. It normally goes that way. Oh, I had a flat tire on my bike, and so I couldn't go out and do that. Or, my socks were dirty, or, whatever it is. It's all hypotheticals. It's all nonsense. It all doesn't make sense. If you want to make excuses, then that's fine. But don't bitch and complain when you don't get the things that you want. And the reason I say that is, you think Anthony Robles is complaining the fact that he only has one leg? Anthony Robles went on to become a national champion and had one leg. Anthony Robles runs, I'm pretty sure, a sub 8-minute mile on crutches. Because he put in the time, he put in the training, and he didn't make excuses. He can't change the fact that he only has one leg. He can't change that. That is now a part of him. That's it. He went out and he was determined to become a national champion. And that's exactly what he did. He put in the time, he put in the training, he put in the needed practice, the drilling, all the technique, everything to make it work for him. He didn't make excuses that he only has one leg. He didn't make excuses about, I can't go run. I can't bike. I can't do this. I can't do whatever. He said, I'm pretty sure I'm almost positive he runs a sub 8-minute mile on crutches. Most people don't run a sub 10-minute mile. And Anthony Robles is able to do it with one leg. So this is one of those things where it's like making excuses. Do you want to make an excuse that, I can't get enough training. I can't do whatever. Can you get up and go run? Do you have a bike? Can you go bike? Can you stay after practice and, get an extra 5, 10, 15 shots in? Can you stay after practice and ask coach, hey, coach, I want to work on this. I want to work on this. Is there things that you can do to give me some drills that I can work on when I'm at home? Or is there things that I can work on when I'm at practice, before practice, after practice, at night, early in the morning? The point is, the people that get the things that they want, nothing stands in their way. Whether, hey, it's cold out, I can't go run today. Well, for most people, they either put on more clothes or they find a different way to get the run in. Sometimes they run inside on a treadmill. Sometimes they run up and down on stairs. Sometimes they change the run and they go to the gym and they go and do something or whatever. Or they're running inside of a gym, or they're running bleacher. Whatever it needs to be, they're going to get it done. You don't hear them making excuses about little small factors that they can't control. Hey, it's raining today. I can't go do that. Okay, well, I'm going to switch and go do something else. The point is, whatever it is that you want, you can have it. There's going to be a million hurdles and walls and doors that are thrown at you to stop you from getting that thing. Doesn't mean that you can't get it. It just means that you have to avoid the obstacles. Sometimes you can walk in a perfectly straight line to get exactly the things that you want. You just have to not stop. Too many people start walking in a direction, they get to a hurdle or a wall, and they just stop. They're like, oh, well, I guess this is as far as I go. That means that you either don't know what you want or you're willing to cave. If you're going to make an excuse of, oh, man, there was that wall that they put up in front of me on the sidewalk. I can't keep walking in this direction. Well, did you try walking around it in the grass? Did you try turning to the left and walking to go around it? Did you try going over it? Did you try going under it? Did you try going through it? Too many people get an obstacle and they're like, that's it. That's it for me. Yep. It's been a good run, but I think I'm going to have to call it. I fell into the same category. I used to make excuses for stuff all the time. Oh, I didn't have this coach. Oh, I couldn't do this. Oh, I couldn't practice here. Oh, I didn't have this facility. Oh, I didn't have this. Oh, I didn't have that. You think any of that matters? It doesn't. What matters is, what work are you putting in? All work works. And if you think that's not true, then just think about it. If you ran a mile every single day, do you think you're going to get worse off for running a mile every day? Do you think that after 2 months of running a mile every day, it's not going to be really easy? Now, the first 2 weeks might be hell. Your legs are going to hurt, your knees are going to hurt, your ankles are going to hurt, your hips are going to hurt, your back's probably going to hurt, your shoulders are probably going to hurt, your neck's going to hurt. All of it's going to hurt. People who don't run and then they suddenly start running, everything hurts because they've never conditioned their body to go through it. So they go for a run one time, they're super happy, they're super pumped up, they're eager, they're jazzed up, they go out there, they get their run, and then they come back and then, hey, you're supposed to do it the next day, and they wake up and it's like, I can't do it today, and they make some random excuse. My hamstring's tight, my toe hurts, I got a hangnail on my pinky. Whatever it is all nonsense. You can't change yesterday. You can't change tomorrow. How did you wake up today? If you woke up today and your knees hurt, your ankles hurt, your hips hurt, your back hurts, okay, fantastic. Then I guess you're going to have to do the run or whatever it is that you're going to do with your knees hurt, your back hurt, your ankles hurt, and everything hurting. There's no getting around it. That's how you woke up today. That is the hand that you were dealt today. Everyone wants to, make that saying all the time. Oh, well, I was just dealt a shitty hand. Well, how about you play the hand? You can't change the cards. So when you wake up in the morning, and however you feel in the morning, that's the hand that you're dealt. What are you going to do with it? You going to pass on the day? You're just going to say, fuck it? I'm not gonna work towards anything that I want. I'm gonna get worse today. I'm just gonna lay in bed. I'm not gonna do anything today. People want to bitch and complain about everything. I heard people, and which is funny because people actually hate Andrew Tate, and this was actually one of the things that he had said that I actually really resonated with, and I was like, wow, I didn't think that was coming. He said he was talking about curing depression or whatever. He's like, you know what? He's like, I'm going to sit you down in front of a patient with terminal cancer, and I'm going to have you spew out all your complaints and all your excuses to this person with terminal cancer and, only has however long to live, might be days, weeks, months, whatever it is. Hey, they're not going to make it. You make them feel sorry for you, then at that moment, you can have pity. But for most people, that's not how it is. It's, oh, I woke up today and, oh, my head kind of hurts. And it's like, okay, and? Well, I can't go run today. My ankle's a little sore. I ran 2 days ago. It's a little sore. Okay, and? What if you have a competition in 2 weeks and you wake up and your ankle's a little sore? What are you going to do? You're just going to say fuck it and not compete? That's how a lot of people do. When you wake up in the morning, that's the hand that you're dealt. However your body feels, however your mind feels, that's what you have to fight through the day. You think I like getting up and working out every morning? No. The answer is no. Yes, there's some days where it's really easy to get up because, I slept a little bit better, or, maybe it's I was asleep a little earlier, or maybe just the sleep cycle timed out, or maybe my body feels great. Whatever it is, there's days where I wake up and it's like, hell yeah, let's go, let's get after it. It feels great. And there's days where it takes me 30 minutes to put on my shoes because I'm just sitting there like, fuck, I really don't want to do this today. I really don't want to do this. This is just going to suck. It's not good. My back kind of hurts, or, my neck is kind of tight, or whatever it may be. I don't care. I don't care. Because when you wake up the day of the competition or the day of a game or whatever it is, and you don't exactly feel the best, you can't mail it in. You can't just say, sorry guys. I'm a little sore. I can't play today. I'm a little sore. That's my biggest gripe with so many professional athletes. You are paid to play your sport. I don't give a fuck if you have, a blister on your non-throwing hand and you go on the 10-day DL. Grow the fuck up. People who wake up and go to work every single day don't get to make excuses for why they can't go. I get it, your body hurts. I get it. I really do. I wake up and I train every day. My body hurts too. Walking down the steps today, my knees so tight, hurt so bad. You think I wanted to go run today? Fuck no. But I went and ran anyways. I went and did it anyways. Why? Because that's the hand that I was dealt with this morning. I woke up, my ankles were kind of tight, my knees hurt, and my hips were pretty tight. That's what I dealt with. I have no choice in the matter. I can't change yesterday. And I can't predict or change tomorrow. What I have is right now. So I can either bitch and whine and complain about what I have right now, or I can get up and go do all this stuff that I'm going to do anyways, because that's the point. Hey, there's a chance that I have a fight in like 9 days. I'm talking with the promoter right now. I might be fighting in 9 days. You think I have the choice to just be like, yeah, guys, not going to train today. Little sore. Really? What about in 2 months? Another fight in the works and talks. You think I'm just not going to train? I'm in a little bit of pain today. I can't train. No, that's the point. If you want to get better, it's going to take some pain. Change hurts. There's no such thing as a person who got a six-pack abs without some pain, without feeling like literally their abs are on fire and you're tearing everything and you're in severe pain. You don't get a 315-pound squat without going through some pain. Yeah, there's days that your knees hurt. There's days that your back hurt. There's days that your quads are on fire after a workout and you're struggling walking out of the gym. That's all part of the process. But if you want to sit here and make excuses and, I can't do this because of XYZ, or I can't do this because of ABC, I don't care. And that's why you're not going to get anything. You're going to continue to make excuses. You're going to continue to bitch and whine and complain. And all that you're going to get is more whining and complaining. I don't have pity. I don't have sorrow for you. I don't care. The person who is severely overweight and then decides, I'm going to try to lose the weight, and does one exercise one time and they go, oh, I didn't lose 100 pounds. It's like, no shit. You have to get up and do it all the time. You have to do it every day. You have to do it on the days where you feel great. You have to do it on the days where you feel like shit. And you have to do it on the days where you're just kind of like, it's kind of an average day. Most days are going to fall into the average. You're going to have days that are so amazing and you're on cloud 9. You're just like not even walking really on the earth. It's like you're just floating, like just a little bit above because things are so good that day. Your head's extra high. You're probably a half inch taller on those days. And then there's days where it feels like you can't even take a step. It feels like you're 6 inches deep in mud. It feels like everything you do is just not working. Everything you do sucks. But then you have a lot of days where it's like, I had some really high moments. I had some moments that were kind of low, but it's pretty balanced. We're pretty in the middle. And all of them are the exact same. You can't change it. But what you can do is you can control you. Today, like I said, when I went out for my run, I could control the fact that I said, I'm going to go run. I was like, there's a racetrack that's down the street at the gas station because when I used to live at a different house, I used to run, and it was an L. I'd run to one street, I'd turn, and I'd run to that racetrack, and I'd run back. So now, since where I moved, now it's just a straight line. But we've moved further in that straight line. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to run down there, and I'm going to turn around and run back. It ended up being 4.51 miles. I was like, cool. Didn't know that until after I was done with my run today. Well, I kind of figured it out when I was about halfway there, and, the numbers were getting called out. But I knew it was probably somewhere in the realm of like, it's probably about, now I was thinking it was about 3 miles round trip. I was like, it's probably about 1.5 miles, maybe 2. And so I found out, hey, it's about 2.25. Cool. That's fantastic. I love it. Great. But I decided yesterday, that's the key. I decided yesterday, well, actually it was 2 days ago, because I said I was going to run and I was going to bike the next day. Then I was going to run and the bike, run, bike, run, bike. That's how it works. So today is a Wednesday. I ran on Monday. I biked yesterday. So guess what? Today I get up and it's time for me to run. I don't care that my body hurts. I don't care because I said I'm going to run. So when I went and ran, my body did hurt. That's the point, because that's the hand that I was dealt with this morning. My body didn't feel 100%. Sucks. Not going to stop me from going to run. And you know what? When I wake up tomorrow, I probably aren't going to feel amazing. Because, not even going to lie to you, my ass is quite sore from biking yesterday. I haven't biked in a long time. Firm seat, it not feeling great. When you bike 10 miles, not very comfortable on a seat. So you know what? Tomorrow, I'm probably still going to feel that. There's a strong chance that happens because I just know it. But you think I have a choice to just be like, no, I'm not going to go bike? No. It's not the point. I made the decision of what I was going to do. I said I was going to run and then bike and then run and then bike and then run and then bike. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't care how my body feels. I don't care about the external excuses. It's going to be 105 fucking degrees today. You think it's a little warm out? Yeah, it is. When I was biking yesterday, it was super windy. At one point, I'm almost positive I was like barely moving. I swore I could have run faster on some of the parts yesterday because of how windy it was. And it's like I was trying, and I was this little uphill section, and I had the gears way down. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was on like 1-1 at one point, and it just felt like I was going nowhere because it was so windy that it felt like I was being blown backwards. But then once I got to the top of the hill and I turned, Then I got to go down the hill. Not only down the hill, downwind. I couldn't even pedal. I couldn't even pedal because that's how fast I was going. Me pedaling was not like there was no speed being added. Like I was moving too quick. Me pedaling was not adding speed. And it was great. I got to rest for probably about 45 seconds when I went downhill, downwind, because it was that easy. That's what I got to experience. But I don't get to make the excuse of, oh man, it's just too windy. I can't go out today. It's something I can't control. What I control is my actions, my thoughts, and a lot of times even my moods. You can really control that too. If you don't think so, when you're feeling shitty, you're feeling whatever, just smile. Your brain doesn't know what's real and what's not. Just go ahead and smile. I guarantee you in a little bit, you're going to start to feel better. You smile, you even fake a couple laughs, your body will start to change itself. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. So, if this applies to you, if you're kind of thinking, hey, I, make a lot of excuses, because I fall in that category. I used to do it all the time. And until I finally understood, oh, no one cares. I have to care. And I have to be the one to show up and do the things I need to do because I need to do it for me. Find your why and go do everything that you said you're going to do because you're the only person that knows. So go do it for you. Go do it for the accomplishment. Go do it for whatever the why reason that you want to get whatever XYZ thing is. Then you can't be stopped. All that matters is your why. That'll get you up every single day. If you have a bigger why, you're going to keep fighting. So again, stop making excuses. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling pity because no one else feels sorry for you. No one else pities you. No one else has sorrow for you. Everyone's going through something. I guarantee you, whatever you think you've gone through, whatever you think is absolute hell, I guarantee you there's someone out there who's gone through worse and achieved more. No one cares about piling on the shit that goes wrong in our lives. Everyone has bad things happen to them. Everybody. And if you go out there trying to compare your bad to other people's bad, all that's going to happen is you're just going to find the people that actually have it worse than you and are achieving more than you, and it's only going to make you feel worse. So stop caring about that. Stop focusing on excuses. Stop focusing on the reason why you can't do things, and start focusing on the reasons why you can. You have a lot of intangibles that are going right for you. Take a second, figure out what's going right for you, and keep doing those things. All work works. Whatever it is that you want to get, you can get it. I guarantee you can. Just don't stop chasing. Don't stop. All right, guys. That's the message for today. I'll be back with more. But as always, if you enjoy the show, send it to a friend and leave a review. Mighty Q's out. I'll catch you guys later.